This is a watch. Something you put on your wrist and it tells you the time. That's all it's supposed to do. Okay, sometimes it can do a little more, but somehow people spend thousands, tens of thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands, and believe it or not, millions of dollars on them.
Believed to be made with interest, and we can start right away at 3,200,000 now.
And the weird part is, in this modern day, almost nobody actually needs a wristwatch anymore. Your phone, the thing you carry with you everywhere, computers, and pretty much every digital thing already tells time. So why do people still care so much about watches? Let alone luxury watches. Why does someone buy a Rolex instead of a cheap digital watch that technically does the same thing? For some, the answer has almost nothing to do with telling time and everything to do with psychology. Luxury watches aren't sold as tools anymore. They're sold as symbols. A luxury watch represents success, discipline, status, taste, and sometimes even identity. When people see someone wearing a luxury watch, they often associate it with achievement and money, even if nobody says it out loud. That's why brands like Rolex or Patek Philippe market themselves the way they do. Their ads rarely focus on the actual watch specs and features. Instead, they show successful people, elegant lifestyles, legacy, power, and most importantly, being exclusive. They're not selling time or a tool, they're selling the feeling that comes with it, and that's the special, unique part about it. Watches are also a very quiet form of status. Unlike flashy supercars or giant mansions, most people won't even notice someone's watch. But the people who do notice usually understand exactly what it means. In a strange way, watches become kinda like a language, a signal. Certain watches can communicate wealth, taste, ambition, or knowledge. And because watches are more subtle than other luxury items, some people actually respect them more, especially in business, finance, and professional environments. Sometimes a watch becomes less about impressing everyone and more about being recognized by a small group of people who understand it and who are the most important to impress. But for many people, luxury watches go beyond status. They become an obsession, something they can't live without, and also like their passion. And part of that comes from the craftsmanship. Mechanical watches are honestly kind of insane. Hundreds of tiny moving parts, springs, gears, all working together with incredible precision, all in a piece that can fit right in your wrist. Some watches are built almost entirely by hand, and even though modern technology is more accurate, people still admire the artistry behind traditional watchmaking. It's similar to why people still appreciate classic cars or vinyl records. It's not just about the efficiency, we left that in the past. It's about the emotion. The watch starts feeling personal, like something with character and a part of yourself. But the other side of luxury watches also can connect to something deeper: insecurity. Since we became a society, social status has always mattered to humans. People naturally compare themselves and compete with others, and luxury products can sometimes become a shortcut for validation and give a sense of false superiority. Social media has made this even stronger recently. Nowadays, people constantly see people that flex their wealth, luxury, perfect lifestyles, expensive collections, and it kinda creates pressure for the viewers. Sometimes people buy luxury items because they genuinely love them. Other times, they buy them because they want to feel successful, or respected, or important. And honestly, it's kinda sad, but sometimes it works. People really do get treated differently based on appearance and status symbols, even subconsciously. But despite all of that, there's still something special about watches, especially the mechanical ones. In a world where almost everything feels temporary, watches can feel more permanent. People pass them down through generations as heirlooms. They become connected to memories. A graduation, a first big promotion, a gift from a family, maybe a trip. And that could be why watches still survive in the age of smartphones, because they stopped being about time a long time ago. They become emotional objects. A luxury watch won't change your life, even though some people would argue it changes your mentality and perspective on yourself and can maybe lead you to become the person you want to be in the future if you buy it with that purpose. But it will magically make someone successful. The psychology behind watches says a lot about people, about ambition, status, identity, success, and the human desire to feel recognized. Which is probably why, even in a world where phones exist, people still care so much about what's on someone's wrist, and maybe, just maybe, you should start caring too.